Hey, this is Ark. I'm just doing a semi-live commentary in the fact that I am speaking, but to know I'm still trying to figure out how to do live commentaries again, so I shall do after commentaries so I can maybe break down what I'm thinking. Right here, I have my enemy. He's a 2-star. Don't remember his name, can't see it. Too small of screen. I did notice he got 2 bow samurais, a crap load, I think 6 or 7 spear infantry, and 1 lone sword Ashigaru, and then his commander. That's a very heavy spear army, probably due to the guy probably just started out and doesn't really, he probably faced up a bunch of cavalry or something, so he's over, protecting himself from that. Anyway, but this army, I have 2 bow Ashigarus. I have a matchlock Ashigaru, 2 spear Ashigaru, I forgot what they're called, and 4 lone sword Ashigaru, and then my commander Ark, who is a leadership general. Some mostly just melee, one, I don't know. It's the thing where it's the, I got like melee and archery and then some accuracy for my matchlock units, which I don't know. This is the first battle I've used matchlock units in, and I'd have to say I do like the matchlock. It's pretty good at ripping apart someone's morale. I mean, I just decimated that guy's morale with my Ashigar units. In the first, he only sends off 1 spear unit. Kind of odd. So I already knew, kind of expected this guy to be a new player. Because he just sent out 1 unit at a time, basically. He didn't really move his whole army. At first, I thought he was going to play defensive, and then he just sent out 1 spear. Kind of confused me, but you know what? I'll roll with it. Right now, I'm just kind of moving up so I can start to skirmish with, well, not skirmish, but totally decimate his spear units here with my bow, which I was almost in range, which, if you notice, yes, I know there's the water texture glitch. I don't know what that's for, but doesn't matter. Moving up my guys to start attacking the very edge of him with those bow Ashigarus. I'm just gonna take a sip. Hopefully that wasn't completely disgusting, like you hear my swallow or something. Anyway, I'm just slowly kind of creeping up. Notice that I think he started moving his spears. I took a lone sword Ashigaru and matchlock Ashigaru. Gosh, I'm gonna get really good with that word. Around the side to capture the morale station area. What he probably could have done was, I mean, probably just sent a bunch of units over there, but I did have that matchlock, so I mean, I don't even know if I would have gone after it. Probably. Anyway, so I'm moving up my whole army right now, just kind of slowly creeping up on their base, just set him into walk. I did notice that he ain't moving anytime fast. My bows are just ripping them apart right now. And so I'm just kind of just rolling along. Gonna start capturing this sword dojo, I think that's what's it called. So take that away from him, which, spoiler alert, I end up failing epically and missing it, and I have to go back later for it. That was one of my mistakes of the match. I'm trying to figure out where I should put my matchlock units. This ridge looked amazing, so I went ahead and set him up there. So far, I have the archery dojo and the morale dojo shrine thing. Anyway, so my units are now engaging. I think still his spears. Yes, his spears are charging me right now, or at least will be. But they're just getting shredded. So I mean, I only have to send out a lone sword. I mean, still, lone sword versus spear Ashigaru. Lone sword's gonna win, just because they're just better. I mean, I don't know about the morale issues though, but I didn't need my general over here. I had enough, you know, morale boost from just the archers covering them. That mopped up real easy. I mean, his morale was already destroyed from the archer fire that I had been pouring onto them. Moving up again, I don't know, it's coming up, I think, is when he starts sending out more of his units. This is where he probably could have done a little better, is sending out both bow samurais. He only sends one at a time, which if he would have sent both using those fire arrows, that would have probably destroyed the morale of my units. But he sent one at a time, and so basically I have 150 archers, or 120, I can't remember, compared to his 90, and then I have 2 of those units. So that's, you know, double the, you know, 3-4 times as many arrows as him, and yeah, I forgot to put them on automatic fire or fire at will. So these guys are just gonna take a beating. One of my bow units is getting destroyed, you could say, but not really. Kind of takes 2 of these guys to do it because he didn't attack at the same time. I'd say if you're watching this video, kind sir, send both of your bows at the same time, because it's better that way. Because, yeah. I don't understand why he did that, where he made it in a column. That's probably not the most effective thing he could have done. I mean, that might have even destroyed my army even more. He's firing off some more, or no, I'm firing off more. I've basically decimated that force. There's nothing much that guy can do. The rest of my army is now wheeling across onto this hill. I decided this would be a pretty good hill. Put my matchlock up front, just slowly advance, taking out guys. So I start to move into position. By the way, if you're wondering how I can do that, it took me forever to figure that out because I see other videos doing that. All it is you hold down spacebar and you can see where your troops are going to be or where they are. This point, I engage his second samurai, or bow samurai. Just a little close up right there. Decide just to, you know, whatever. It's not like I need to do this in a certain angle. The guy has no cavalry, so I mean, I could have just sent, I could have just sent lone swords, but you know, it's always good to keep 2 spears with you. That's usually my rule, 2 or 3. If you did notice, the guy was firing fire arrows at me, which decimated the morale of my very injured unit. This was pretty smart of him, was to put it in loose formation to make me waste more of my arrows. Very smart. I congratulate you on that genius tactic. I just noticed that I did not capture the sword school. I just was like, oh, and I forgot. I probably should have sent those almost gone units there. That probably would have been better, but right as I was about to move them, they retreated from the battle, so can't really use those to capture anything. He's moving up his dudes. I don't know why, but you know, I'll take it. Right here, I'm now moving down the hill where I can engage his main force. What I was hoping for this is for me to start taking shots at him and for him to move his whole army to come face me. Unfortunately for him, he did not know or was like not paying attention or something, and my matchlock just totally wiped out like a first unit. And by the I'll wait. That part where I totally am awesome and send my bow Ashigaru at that guy. He was out of ammo, and I mean, you know, whatever. I mean, I already knew he was probably going to lose, but you know what? I don't care. I mean, those things are garbage in battle, so maybe I can take out a couple of his bow units. Probably not the best strategy ever, but whatever. As you notice, he automatically took a morale lead in that battle because he has BAUSS Samurai. I highly recommend using BAUSS Samurai. That's what I normally use, but this was a small fund battle, and I wanted to mix it up. I've been starting to use bow Ashigaru because there's more of them. And really, I mean, I don't really want to use my bow units in a sword fight, so I would usually just retreat them. I just thwarted that attack by those spear units, moving up my troops again. Still, I don't think he realizes what I'm doing now. I think he starts to react right here, just coming up here. He moves his bows, which I thought were out of ammunition. They were not. Unfortunate for me. Just checking the plane, by the way, making sure that my shots hit a hill. He did have some more ammo in there, but there's not enough bow units to really do any damage, so it was kind of just for annoyance, I guess. As you notice, 2-3 volleys of that. Now they're shaken. Still has not reacted. There we go. He then reacts to that. As my guys are still doing this. Well, it probably would have been great if I did there. Okay, good. I did tell my matchlock units to stop, so they wouldn't fire into the back of my units. I was right there. I was like, should I use it? And I was already thinking, nah, I'm good. But you know, I already knew my guys was gonna win that battle. But if he started somehow was able to morale win that battle, then you know I would have been like, okay, boom, beat general praise. I don't know. Did you guys be like, you're awesome, dude? Like yell over the battlefield or something? Right there, I was a little iffy on what to do there. I just decided to attack his spear units instead of the archers because there's more dudes there. That's basically it. Right there, I probably should have sent both at the same time. That was not a very good decision of mine because right there, half his troops got by and took out a couple of my guys. I mean, not a huge deal, but that could have been a lot worse. Right here, I'm just wheeling out my guys. I'm basically starting the attack now. I'm gonna attack their main force pretty soon. Wheeling out so I can take out them dang archers, BAUSS Samurai. So I'm reforming my army right here. I decided, you know what, let's do it. Charge. Activate. Super proud of moment. I think I already did the rally ability. With Ashigaru, you really need to use the rally before battles because they are so bad when it comes to morale. Luckily, I mean, I had a way stronger component for what he had, so I mean, it was a pretty easy fight there. Because I don't know, I think they have similar. Right there, I moved my general closer to his leadership abilities and his fear abilities. So basically, I think with my general, the closer I am to an enemy, the more morale, negativity they get. I think I upgraded that one, and then also the closer I am to my men, the better it's going to be. Right here, the battle's pretty much over. I'm just kind of screwing around now with my matchlock. I'm just gonna basically kill his general, or try to kill his general with my matchlock. It's basically over. So yeah, that was my battle. Please rate it, what you think. Comment, questions, stuff like that. Subscribe if you want to boost my ego, so have fun.